Welcome to the edsprout's productivity series. As John, David, and Linda analyzed what is going to be valued in their product or services that they want to sell, each one of them started building minimum viable product to reach out to the customer. And each one sought customer feedback to incorporate changes in the product. They iteratively built product using agile or lean product development method. They understood that they need to preserve the limited resources their venture possesses, and using them to build the important pieces of the product can maximize the value offered to the customers. David and John figured out the economics of adding features to their products. More features may sound cool, but identifying the set of minimum features that can make or break chances of success was essential. An act of staging the feature development allowed them to meet the milestones. They validated the assumptions about must-haves versus nice-to-have features. Further down, they got into the details of economics of doing the business. Analyzing the per-unit costs and margins simplified their understanding about the values of the product to the customers, pricing, and the whole economics of doing business. How did they identify the customer segment? Did they create a low-cost generalized solution that sold at low price? Or did they capture a high-margin niche segment? By identifying the right segment and positioning the product or brand in that segment, they decided on a product or business strategy. By identifying the fundamental key success factors for the business, they defined their corporate strategy for longer-term success. Identification of the risk factors around their strategy helped them to plan ahead for mitigating the risks. Their next step was to identify resources, whether free or paid or shared, and manage the operations for optimal use of the resources. To David, building a physical product brought challenges such as inventory management. He also worked with material partners, therefore he had to deal with minimum order quantity to manage his demand and supply value chain. For Linda, understanding of queuing theory was helpful to optimize customer service time and therefore improved customer satisfaction and profits. Then each one was faced with a question about marketing and sales channels for their products and services. Is there a business-to-business partnership or business-to-consumer relations? Is web and social media going to play a crucial role? What are the available free tools? How about targeting mail marketing? Is sales campaign going to help? What role does a word-of-mouth marketing play? Can business partners act as champions of venture successes? Is there a mismatch between customers' perception and your presentation? How product bundling, customer lifetime value, and customer acquisition costs play a role in sales and marketing? Each one understood that undoubtedly the customers are the most important assets. How did they approach them to get feedback? How should you analyze the feedback and use them for developing customer base for sustaining and growing the business? Great! Now they entered the growth phase. Did they have all the right resources to manage it? Explosive growth could deplete companies' resources and eventually push it into trouble. Managing the resources and using them on the right value drivers was essential. How did they figure out that what changes they need to make it in the process, people and operations to gradually transition towards growth? John, David, and Linda decided to put this learning into Productivity Series. Productivity Series offer Scribe Videos series on 8 productivity topics, 1 ebook that is designed using sketches from Scribe videos, and tools, templates, and checklist package. We hope to make this a big success. Thank you all.